And you mentioned you get that you were raised by two women as well. How did you get from being raised by lesbian couples to being a child's rights advocate who critique the family setup that you were
Yes.
raised on?
Yeah, well, and so, thankfully I wasn't raised by lesbians. I was raised by my mom and my dad in split homes,
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah. Okay.
And so at my mom's house,
Thanks for clarifying that. Yeah.
yeah, she and her partner lived there. That
Uh-huh.
was very low conflict. Like I didn't have any
Okay.
animosity towards her partner or her. At
Mm,
my dad's house, it was him and his girlfriend or wife at
mm.
the time. And so how do you get here? You get here
Yeah.
when the world tells you that moms and dads don't matter, that kids don't care
Mm,
if they have divorced parents, kids don't care if they're raised by two moms, kids don't care if they're raised by two dads, kids don't care if they're raised by a single mom.
mm, mm,
All kids need is to be safe and loved. And if you're a woman like me who not only kind of grew up understanding that there is loss and instability that follows the breakup of a marriage, but then also a woman who's worked with kids. I used to work
mm,
at a Chinese adoption agency before I had kids. My husband and I have been doing youth ministry for decades.
mm,
If you've got any exposure to children, what you learn very quickly is the loss of their mother or father is one of the deepest wounds that they're ever going to experience or
mm,
suffer. And in the course of human history, children have experienced mother and father loss since the beginning of time. This is a broken world.
mm,
And
mm,
so kids used to lose fathers or mothers through tragedy
mm,
routinely, right? Sometimes a whole generation of children would lose their father from war. Children
mm,
would often lose their mother through childbirth before the advent of modern medicine. But what is going on today
mm,
is the majority of children who are losing their mother or father are not losing them because of tragedy, because
mm,
difficult circumstances foisted it on them. Most children today experience mother and father loss
mm,
intentionally because some
mm,
adults in their life either wanted it that way or refused to do the hard things so that children's
mm,
right to their own mother and father was protected. And so we have the rise of these alternative family structures that all rely on the premise that moms and dads are optional, that biology does not matter, that kids
mm,
don't care who's raising them, they just need to be safe and loved. And those are all lies, very damaging lies for children.
mm,
And so what I realized, when I started kind of researching marriage and family issues is that all of these alternative family structures, right? All the
mm,
things that are being pushed in media, like two moms, two dads, polygamous homes, single mothers by choice, the promotion of divorce, right, as
mm,
this thing that can be not just okay for kids, but good for kids. They get two Christmases, they get two homes, right? Whatever it is. All of these alternative family structures were being normalized, even though
uh-huh,
every single alternative family requires children lose something that they have a right to and that is desperately needed for their healthy development. So that's where I started to get involved with this,
uh-huh,
was in essence putting my foot down and saying, no,
mm,
children have a right to their own mother and father, and the onus is on adults to conform to those rights rather than expecting children to conform to the desires of adults. And if we could do that,
mm,
if we could base all of our personal decisions and policy decisions on a child's right to be raised and loved by both their
mm,
mother and father, which ultimately means support for man-woman marriage for life,
mm,
I'll tell you what, we would wipe out most of the issues that we're facing here in America today.
mm.
Hi, this is Jay Aruga of the Jay Aruga Show. If you like what you just saw, please consider subscribing and smash that like button. We'll need all of your help to take back the culture from this ideological colonization of the West. Thank you.